So there's been plenty of articles and videos that have been published talking about how men are not dating. Men are saying that the juice is not worth the squeeze, and I agree that it's bullshit. And actually, at the solemnsir.com, we published a recent article that talks about this. So looking at why, and that's the most important reason. So why men are tapping out. Dating apps are a clown show. Every dating app is like a vending machine that eats your quarters. Swipe all day, maybe get a match, maybe get ghosted. When you don't meet women, you meet filters and highlight reels. So this is the thing, is that these dating apps are casinos. They are built for them to win and for you to be addicted and for you to never walk away. Okay? That's how the house always wins. They don't want you to meet anybody and then to permanently leave. Okay? That's how they lose money. So get off the dating apps. Okay? But we'll move forward here. Expectations are a moving target. This goes into how they make people feel that they have nothing but options, and it makes people arrogant. Okay? So part of it is men feel like they're being interviewed, right? Instead of just going out on dates and meeting people. You know, they're tired of being tested. And then, women want, because now they're allowed to be choosy because they have all these options that, they want masculinity to be gentle, but not, and confident, but not arrogant, and have ambition and drive, but be free when I need you to be free, right? Don't ignore me in this relationship. This is insane. It's like, they want you to apply for a job, right? And the other thing is what we talk about here is, again, we have cancel culture. So this is all happening during post Me Too. So men are terrified. We're afraid when you have women literally saying that they prefer to meet a bear in the woods over a man. And women were serious. This wasn't funny. Well, men are dangerous. Men are terrible. Men are trash. How often have you heard that? Men are trash. And we're dangerous. And I'd rather meet a bear in the woods. But by the way, where are all the men at? How come we're not being approached? This goes into the arrogance of this, where men feel like they're being interviewed when they're going out on dates, because women are just very arrogant now, because they can be, because they have all these options. And I'm not sitting there and saying that this is just the nature of women. This is human nature. When human beings have all this, have all these options, you just become an asshole. Pure blank truth. And it's easier to just stay comfortable. This is the sad thing, that men have gotten so used to the routine of being alone that they just don't want to do anything else. It's predictable, and that's enough for people. It might not be happy, but you might not be happy, but you don't have the drama, you don't have the games, so you'll take it. And I understand why. But also in the article, I have some tips here as well. Number one is ditch the apps. Now, I'm being nice, and I say ditch the apps for a bit. Fuck those apps. Just stay off the apps, okay? Because the thing is, you make real relationships work when you're face-to-face anyway. And it is a rare occasion for men to find success with dating apps. Men that typically find success with these dating apps, you won the genetic lottery, you make a good living, you spin all these plates, and then it's just to have women to talk to you and not to get ghosted. You have to do all of this stuff to have the bare minimum granted to you. And that's the right word here, granted to you. When a woman could be a plain Jane and a loser and have all these fucking options. So I know why men are upset, because the truth is that it's not fair. And the cards are stacked against you for just being a normal guy, right? So ditch the apps, okay? You'll be happier, because the apps are also causing mental illness. It's causing depression, anxiety. Get clear, speak straight. So when you meet people and you meet women, tell them what you want. Be plain. Tell them what you want. Okay? State what you want. And I give an example. I'm not into casual. I'm not here to waste time. Okay? Be honest with people. Build a life you want to date into. This is an easy one, and really this is about focusing on yourself. And I know this takes from the red pill a bit, where, go to the gym and work out and get mean and get tough, and, women choose at the finish line. Now, what I'm saying is that you have to start to love yourself first, have respect for yourself first before you can love anybody else. And how do you get there? You have to actually like yourself first. How do you get there? You have to like the life that you built for yourself. That's all. Make the first move, just not the old way. So this is about that post-Me Too movement. So what I mean by this is that just be direct, but don't be an asshole. And being creepy, all that is just don't linger. Shoot your shot and move on. And a lot of it is just learning how to have small talk with people. And this is a dying art. I mean, it shouldn't be an art, but it is now because it's so rare. When it comes to small talk, think about the last time you seriously did small talk, right? And it's something that a lot of us don't do. I don't do it enough. And just start there. Small talk, small risk, don't linger, and move on if it's not working, okay? And then finally, number 5 is, hey, don't wait for the perfect moment, because there is no such thing as perfection. You're going to be waiting forever. So again, think that, okay, well, once I start to work out and I think I'm in a good spot and I have a good career. And then when I was really young, I used to think that I had to have the right job and, the right look for people to like me for who I am. And you just end up wasting a lot of time. Okay. So just jump into it. But I'm going to say this, don't get into the deep end and think, okay, well, I'm not really a social person, but I'm just going to meet a whole bunch of people. I'm going to just start going to parties. I'm going to go start going to like big events. I wouldn't do that. I would start small and work your way up, start with you have meetup groups where it's a hobby that you like to do, like bike riding or bowling or something. And then it's a small group that you know ahead of time. Okay, just don't jump into something big, because what this reminds me of is like a New Year's resolution. Oh, I'm going to work out 4 to 5 times a week. When's the last time you worked out, John? Yeah, it's been a minute. Yeah, so what's going to happen is you're going to get into it and be very amped, and you're going to last for not even 30 days, and you're going to quit. So just start small. Start small, small risks, but you have big rewards by building good habits. That's all. And really, I mean, it feels like dating is broken because actually it is, because of technology. Technology strips away humanity out of dating. It strips away humanity out of everything, and now that they want to infuse everything with AI, it is destroying humanity and our connection, which is a big part of what's missing with these dating apps. So I really want you guys to find success with your lives. And really, it's about finding new ways to connect personally, not through technology. And I know it's funny because I'm saying this through YouTube, but take time to touch grass. Take time to step away from the digital devices and to meet people in person and to talk to people in person, because you're going to find out that skill set, we all lack that skill set of talking in person and building rapport. But once you get there, it's going to be so easy because it's transferable skills to the romantic realm, to romantic relationships. So for example, starting small with small talk, maybe around the office. Don't tell them all your business, of course. These are your coworkers. But have it where you can actually have small talk, build rapport with coworkers. That can help your career anyway. Part of the reason why people climb the corporate ladder is not just the skill set. They actually have to like you, right? So speak. But the other thing is those are transferable skills to relationships when it comes to romantic relationships as well. So please please subscribe. I want to get this out here to help out men just like you. And most importantly, let me know what you think below in the comment section. Have you talked to anyone besides family and friends? Have you talked small talk to strangers? Have you done anything new to get out of your shell to meet new people? Let me know. Have a good one.